running this election as a transgender, how does that complicate it?
You know what? It has not been a problem whatsoever.
Okay.
I've really been kind of shocked. To be honest with you, when I thought about doing this, I was really wondering what the reaction is going to be of being who I am. I am so fortunate in my life. Today, I can do this. Honestly, 10 years ago, I don't think I could. I had too many issues in my life, too many things I was dealing with. Now, I just wake up and be myself all day. I don't have any more secrets. I did a book, Secrets of My Life. I told every secret I have, and there's no more left. I'm just me, and people have been extraordinarily accepting. Honestly, all day long, wherever I go, I mean, I go walking through a parking lot, people are stopping their cars, rolling their windows down, saying, I'm going to vote for you. There hasn't been any hesitation. I have Democrats coming up and say, you know what, I'm a Democrat, but I'm going to vote for you. It has been so positive. Honestly, I'm very pleasantly surprised.
Well, that's good to hear. It certainly is. It's interesting because, you know, I mean, on the left, they would defend, they go out of their way to talk about gay rights, LGBTQ, and things like that, but they're not going to defend you because of your politics, just like they won't defend Rick Grinnell either. And I just have always found that so interesting to see the hypocrisy on that. I want to ask you this question. You talk about in the ad,
yes,
people are leaving the state of California, which, again, after living there for a few years, I had to leave. It was a financial decision, better job. But why the hell anybody leaves California is beyond me. It was once the oasis of this country. The fact that California is bleeding people to me, tells you everything you need to know about the state. How do you fix that?
With a lot of hard work. I came to this state in 1973. I drove my 1963 VW Bug from Iowa, graduated from college, everything I owned in the back seat, and I was going to the Golden State. And I got here and I surrounded myself with some of the greatest athletes in the world. 4 years later, I went on to win the games. So proud to come back to California with the gold medal. Today, it's a different situation. I want to go to Sacramento this time to surround myself with great people. And I want to look for solutions. We need solutions in this state. We need a strong leader. I am a...
What's the biggest problem? What's the single biggest problem with the state?
Biggest problem is companies exiting. 18,000 companies have left. Taxes, we have the highest tax rate in the United States. We're the most regulated state in the nation. We have 21.2 million words of regulations on the people in California. Reading 300 words a minute, it would take you 30-hour work week. It would take you almost 3 years to read all the regulations. You have to immediately stop that. I would immediately put a freeze on any taxes, any new regulations. You got to stop. I mean, they're talking about exit taxes. They're talking about raising the tax. Never happened under my administration. Stop regulations. And put a freeze on everything and stop and take a serious look about what we're trying to do. From tax standpoint, as governor, I cannot just lower taxes. That's a process. But I can stop taxes. I can veto anything that comes across my desk. But we are getting killed, destroyed this state, and everybody's losing to Texas. Everybody's moving to Florida, Tennessee, wherever it may be. And I realize from a tax standpoint, we're not going to get to zero tax rates, like some of the other states. That's understandable. Do you know what? We got more natural resources out here. We've got the weather, everything. We have so much more to offer people than Florida or Texas probably combined. They don't mind paying, but it's got to be a fair tax. You can't overtax the people. Right now, even through the pandemic, we have a large surplus in Sacramento. And I'm thinking, how can they have a large surplus and probably the worst economy in this state in the last year, but they got a large surplus?
But you still have a lot of debt, right? I mean, the state still has debt outside of the budget surplus for the year. So it's not like you're just swimming in cash.
No, they are not. Yeah. And so there's just a lot of things that can be done. And I think we need, Gavin Newsom, honestly, the reason this recall is happening is he's done with the school system. Yeah. It's been absolutely, we're still closed. Actually, days ago, they did not lift, he wouldn't lift the state of emergency in California, meaning mask mandates, things like that. Originally, on the 15th of this month, in a week, California was supposed to open up. It looks like it's going to be a limited opening. And when you start playing with things like that, I even wonder if the next school year, coming up in the fall, they're even going to open up the schools. Honestly, this recall is how he's mishandled education in this state. It's been, honestly, it's been horrible. All right. Parents, especially moms, you don't get a mom upset, okay? This recall's been led by the parents. Yes, led by the parents. We need to reopen our schools. And
a governor that, against a guy that was watching his own children be taught in person. That's what really pisses people off.
Yeah.
Is when you pull that move and you got the hypocrisy is unbelievable. It angers people so much. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Caitlyn Jenner, we appreciate you coming on. I was really looking forward to this. I'm glad we were able to get it done because I knew it was going to be a good conversation, and it was. I like your vision for the state. I miss California, but I don't miss the nonsense you're talking about. That's for sure.
I'm this. I don't want to leave either. And if you want to get involved with this revolution that we're having out here, CaitlynJenner.com, there's memorabilia, all kinds of stuff. Join the fight to try to save California, because you know what? It's worth fighting for.
That's well said. Caitlyn,
we need to
get
you back here, Rob. Yes, we need to get you back here.
Lower the taxes and I'll think about it. How about that?
Okay,
although they're not any better in New York. I don't know why I'm complaining. But thank you, Caitlyn. It's good to see you. We appreciate it.
Good seeing you.
All right, take care.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.